Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC, and today we're looking at the new Sig P320, or they call it the FLUX Legion. Now this is going to be straight from Sig, complete firearm. Is using the Raider chassis Flux Defense. They've been around for a long time, and I've been always interested to get the Flux Defense chassis system here for the P320. Now this is going to be a little bit upgrades from your original version of your Flux Defense, and again, this is going to be my first Flux Defense ever, and I'm really interested to see. Now they are a little pricey. I think they run around $1,500 if I'm not mistaken from Sig, but there's a few little bit things that I want to talk about this real quick. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but this is my first looking at this FLUX Legion, what they call it, from straight out a Sig. So basically all it is going to be a chassis system that the P320 sits in, where your fire control group, you know, you can take that's considered the firearm, you drop it in the chassis system, and you put whatever barrel you have in here. But you want to have something that's going to be long enough and not too far back that it's going to, you know, blast your front of your chassis and destroy it and blacken out, whatever it may be. So Sig came out with the FLUX Legion, which is going to be a long slide with a built-in compensator on this slide as well, with the 3.9-inch barrel, if I'm not mistaken, optic ready, which that's not going to do any good, which I don't know why they did that. But the FLUX ready has a pick rail, as you see on top here. You can put whatever optic you want to do. The new version has a couple more slots, or another extra slots, that is going to be more compatible and adjustability to whatever optic you want to put in. But the cool thing about this system is it's going to be very compact, 9mm, with high capacity magazines, whatever P320 you carry magazines going to work with this. And the cool thing about this, you can get this with the spring loaded brace, if what I'm trying to say. Now this is not a SBR, this is a brace here, so it's going to consider a pistol still. But this gives you a little more stability, more point of contact to be able to basically fire this weapon more accurately and reliably, and always compatible. You can put this pretty much in any backpack or bag, small bag, and have a quick deployment, kind of a personal weapon system, defense system, PDW. You know, at your disposal with high capacity. But the cool thing about this, you have this magwell. No, this is not a vertical, it is at an angle. That's what the ATF consider this, not a vertical grip, I guess you can see it, but it's a mag holder. And it even says that here is the speed loader system, what they call it. So basically what it does is going to be a quick magazine system here, exchange magazine real fast. So basically what you do, you have a button right here that you're going to press all the way, and it's going to release your main magazine that you use when you're out of ammo. So the slide is going to lock back, and you're going to press this button real quickly. As you can see, it drops the main magazine, and then you can do quick reloads at your disposal without any movement, and still be on target here when you do so. Now, I'm not the best on this. I'm still learning how to use this thing. It is a little bit different. Also, with this one here, you're going to have a safety here, which is going to be ambi, so left-handed and right-handed shooters. You're also going to have ambi slide release. So when you need to release the slide, you need to do so by pressing the slide release, or come over the slide and charge it that way. Now there is a company out there that makes aftermarket parts for this, like the front sight charger handle. You got the optic charger handle as well, some other gadgets that you can add on to this to make it more I say more easier to use, friendly, in my opinion. But that is tactical development. They do make other stuff for the P365, as well as the FLUX and just your standard pistol. They do have a, what they call a gas pedal or thumb rest for you right-handed shooters. As far as the right side, not really sure, but they do have some aftermarket stuff as well. A lot of people like I've seen they cut the top part of this and make it flat, so you can put the optic on top here of the slide instead, and that way you have something there. But this just has a cap in the back you can remove for whatever reason, and that's what it does, is covers you from getting gas in your face if you run this suppress. Now that's another thing that I'm going to talk about as well, that I wish Sig would have done that originally instead of this setup here. they should have put a long slide with a threaded barrel, because a lot of people want to run this suppress, which I'm going to do is run a suppress. But that's an additional thing that I'm gonna have to spend now, find another slide that's gonna be compatible with this, with a threaded barrel, so I can run this suppress. So that's an additional, I don't know, $300-400 or more, maybe $5 with the threaded barrel that I'm gonna have to spend now to run this suppress, which that's the original intention. Another thing it is with this in here, you still be able to use your sights through this slot right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's an opening there, so you can still use your sights if your optic goes down, but you want to be able to have this optic here high enough to be able to, you know, not have to bend your neck or go down real low. But pretty cool system. Again, it has this brace here, which is sometimes hard to put in or collapse. There we go, because it's on the spring tension, so it's very difficult. Now, as far as deployment goes, again, there's a lever right here on the side that you're gonna press, and that's gonna shoot the brace out. And you do have the option to SBR, like I said before, and swap this out for a little stock where it's gonna have more surface area for you. But this does pretty well. It's not the most comfortable, but it's gonna do as it is. Again, you have your standing safety here, which is kind of almost easy to get, not really, but it's a little stiff. You have a magazine release here for your main magazine that's going to release only this magazine. But if you want to release this magazine, you're going to press both of this at the same time. It's going to drop both magazines for magazines change. I think if you only press halfway press, yep, if you halfway press, you're only going to release the front magazine as well, but you're going to press real far all the way in, and that's going to release. Now you got a pick rail here for your lights. I'm running this low light here, and if you want to run that as well, you can do so. You got a QD mount only on this side, but you also got one on this side as well, so if you want to run a 2 sling or 1 sling, whatever it may do. Again, compensator, got some night sights here. Then these are the little the XX sights, but they're not marked. But anyways, you have a blackout size, not blackout, but serrated on the back as well, night sights in the front and back as well. And that's pretty much it. Just pretty much a Sig 320 Legion dropped on the chassis here, and they call it again the Flux Legion here. And again, this is not a vertical magazine. You do also have, I forgot, you have a magazine release here, but on the right side to release the main magazine. It is a little bit, you really have to press it to release that magazine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and do some shooting and magazine changes with this, see how well I can do, and set in the optic as well. All right, stand by. All right guys, we're about 10 yards from a piece of paper. I have sighted it in the best I could. Now one thing I'm gonna tell you is, if you put an optic here, make sure you have a lot of adjustment capability on your optic, whatever optic you use, because the higher bore, you definitely have to bring it up a lot. So definitely gonna need an optic that's gonna be capable to do have a lot of adjustment. But anyways, I got 10 rounds, 10 yards paper, and let's see what kind of grouping we get. All right, here we go. All right, so locked up. Let's do a magazine change, which I didn't do right here. So basically, again, you're going to press real quickly and drop it. All right, let's do some more. All right, so it needs to go slightly up, which is fine. The only thing concern I was having about this setup here is the comp in the front. See how much concussion we get to the face, but I'm not getting any. Of course, I'm behind the optic and this shield here, so you're definitely going to see or feel any concussion from the comp. But this setup here is pretty nice. Like I said, I definitely would like to have a thumb rest here, just kind of have somewhere to set my thumb in there and everything. The safety is something I have to get used to on this. It just feels kind of flimsy, like it's going to break. So I wish they would have put a aluminum safety on here, because it does have a little bit flex. So under stress or running it real hard, I'm concerned that this is going to break. So but safety is something that you have to train with. Very similar to your AR style, but yeah, not bad at all. Let's check the target right quick. All right, guys, pretty much my hits are pretty well down here. Not a bad group at 10 yards, of course. If I would took my time, we could have had more precision. So that's what is, capable to do under rapid fire. So again, I'm not the best shooter, but the pointed contacts, 3-pointed contacts that you have definitely helps with accuracy. Again, not bad at all at 10 yards. All right, let's continue. All right, guys, we got a few rounds loaded on the spare magazine here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot at steel with about 15 yards from there. See if we can hit any targets. I got two steel target. One is like a 8-inch, the other one's about a 5-inch, and just kind of see how well I can hit it. As fast as possible, of course, but I'm getting used to the system as well. I'm gonna do a magazine reload, see how well I can remember how to do this. All right, let's see how we do. All right, here we go. Yeah, again, just getting used to it. Remembering how to do the reloads. Again, drop the slide release here on both sides. Now you're gonna have probably a little difficulty get up on the right side here if you're left-handed. So you might want to do it from the left side. So I wish they would have a little more extended slide release, slide stop, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's not hard to get. It's just I wish it was a little more, a little bit bigger. I guess you can say bigger paddle, whatever. So it'd be much easier. You just hit it and go. You can come up here, but of course, it does get hot with the compensator here because the barrel is shorter than the slide, so those can get hot. But again, tactical development does have a charging handle you can put in here instead of your sights, or you can have one for your optic as well here. So I might be looking into that once I get different slides so I can suppress it. So definitely going to revisit this. Really like this PDW, I guess you can call it. Easy to maneuver, compact. Overall, yeah, it's pretty fun. So really liking it. Again, so you got a lot of capacity. Your M17 larger full-size magazines for your P320 will work on this. So if you want to have extra mags, you can do so, but you got plenty of rounds here. But definitely gonna be a great compact PDW truck gun, whatever you want to call it, personal defense for home or whatever. Easy deployment here with your brace or stock, whatever you want to do. Very easy. You got your capability to put a light laser, whatever you want to do. This is just a light, very compact. Don't want to put something too bulky up front, but I'm still able to hold it and maneuver very easily. Again, the more I use it, the more I get used to it. Definitely will be getting a little bit faster. But all right, enough talking. Let's continue. All right, guys, you've seen the Flux Legion in action, and I think it's an awesome system here, PDW, whatever you want to call it. Definitely a great option. It is a little pricey, so if you can get one, definitely get one. Flux Defense still making their Flux Defense Raiders by themselves, and so if you have a 320, all you have to do is drop your FCU and your sliding barrel, and you're ready to go, and put an optic. As well, they have the new one, the 365, but if you want a complete pistol and don't have a P320, definitely grab one of these. You're going to spend about the same. And I just wish, again, Sig would have came out with the barrel threaded option available. Maybe they will do that. Maybe they'll have the option available soon. Or, again, you can always go and get a aftermarket slide or barrel and all that good stuff. There's so many support for the P320, so you can definitely get one put on this. But I wish it came out. That's just additional cost you have to make. So if you like to run suppressed stuff, definitely will have to do that. So anyways, other than that, I like it. It's a learning experience again. Doing the magazine change, it is faster. I wish I had a timer so I can time myself with me, but I don't have one with me today. But other than that, I like the system. Definitely something that I will carry in a backpack if you need to. High power, capacity, and stability and accuracy shot and fast follow-up. Definitely a great option to have. But again, that's the Flex Defense from Sig, and it's a Legion slide on it and barrel compensated. So trigger's nice. This the Legion trigger, so it's very nice, not spongy like any other 320. But other than that, I like it. Definitely a lot of options available. Again, check out Tactical Development as well. They do have aftermarket parts you can put on there, charger handles, and all kind of different things you can do for those guys. He always coming out with cool stuff, and I'm definitely gonna get some stuff for that to make it easy to charge when you need to, and everything to release the slide faster without burning your hand if you do so. But other than that, let me know what you think about the Flux Defense. Let me know if you have any Flux Raiders systems out there. Have you tried them? Will you think it's a gimmick or something that you interested in getting? But other than that, I like it. I've been wanting this for a long time and definitely got one. This is my little birthday gift to myself, I guess you can say. But guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, like, turn notification bell so I post videos every week. Again, check out the links down below, my campsite website where you can find all the discount codes and affiliate links as well. And as well, in every video, there's discount code in the bottom of the description. As well, follow me on Instagram and social medias. That's where I'm posting content or products like this. Kind of give you a sneak peek what's coming up on the channel while I'm working at that moment. Kind of give you an idea, you know, what's coming up again. And as well, check out the campsite bio on my Instagram bio, and you can check out all the other stuff and discount code as well. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.